This is simple enough. It's only one trial, but got some trash though. Let's see what they say right here. If someone's missing or something. Michael Cocabe, 6'3", long curly hairs, green shirt, sweatpants, Jordans. Last seen wearing this outside of Angeles National Forest Gateway. Ranger District Office number. Oh, he's been missing. Doesn't say the date. Missing person. That's crazy, dude. 6'3", 6'3". It's been missing since from this area, I think. I think that's what they're trying to say. Look at the Angeles National Forest. What a view right here, see. In this day and age, where AI is about to replace everybody, what's most important is looking out for your needs. It's what everybody's looking for themselves. It's sad, but it's true. If you have some money, you want to get a pretty girl, it will suck you dry, brother. It will suck you dry. There's another, say, there's another poster like him missing. Michael Kokabe. Large crab. So you can either record in wide angle or ultra wide angle. But once you're in the ultra wide angle, you can't hop in between wide angle unless you stop recording and restart again. So I was only in wide angle earlier. Now this is ultra wide. For the zoom, you can only have one time zoom on the ultra wide angle. $150, man. Most cars, right? Let's see, you put $50 in a tank, it could easily last you what, 1,200 miles. You know, this fucking shit only 300 miles. I just put $150 in there, just burning through you cash like that. I couldn't go get a car because now I have bad credit. I'm stuck with this shit, dude. What would you do? According, we do things not according to the book. We should burn it down and claim insurance. But I can't do that. You said no one's watching, God's watching. But what else can I do? Can't get rid of this shit. The lawsuit is still not. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. now I could go get a car. I don't have the money to even buy a used car. Someone wants to try to sell like a, I don't even know what kind of car was it, maybe Toyota or old Lexus 2007 model or 2009. They still want $4,200. Probably have over 200,000 miles at least. Oh my god, I can't take that chance. Despite if it's a Toyota. And then what they say, if I get that car after a year, I can use that credit to go get a Tesla. You think I was born yesterday or something? Think I'm stupid? Check the Caterpillar right now. A car party, they won't even give you 4,000. You try to sell me for 4,500 actually. Oh my god, this is what fucked up about it, you know. And you have to repair them. Old car like that, chances are they're burning oil. Even they don't leak oil, they burn oil. So you gotta get a quart of oil to add it up every what? Maybe if you're lucky, every 3,000 miles you can add half a quart of oil. Maybe like 1,000. Every 1,000 miles you gotta add a little more oil into the engine bay. That's on top of if the engine doesn't leak. If it leaks oil, chances are you most likely need a head gasket. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what's the cheapest option. Probably the cheapest option is just paying high cost hydrogen right now. Because if I just go out get a Tesla or whatever, you gotta have a payment. That's on top if I have good credit. Yeah, make payment. You gotta pay insurance. You gotta pay registration. So you save on the electricity, right? You save on the charging, but you still gotta pay it. And they're ending the carpool thing. I heard it's coming from the federal government, not the state. I don't know how much that is true, but they're saying that after the end of this month, after the 7,500 tax credit ending, you're gonna have to pay, even you have the carpool sticker, you're gonna have to pay or have at least 2 or more occupants in the car before you can use the carpooling. There's a 2 months grace period. I don't know if they probably won't take you within that 2 months, but beginning of October they're gonna end the 7,500 tax credit, and then on top of that you're gonna need more people. Even you have the carpool sticker, you can't just drive you all by yourself in the carpool lane. Wow, what a good angle though. You're sitting way up here. There's a lot of falling rock and debris. A lot. These trails are more quiet. seems like when people see cars parking there, it might be interest come up. Today should be the last day of the 7,500 tax credit, EV tax credit. Yesterday I was watching this dude did hiking at night in the what they call the suicide forest in Japan by Mount Fuji. He did a nighttime on the rainy day. He said there's some sort of eyes. First he thought it was a deer eyes staring right at him. But then he said he's standing next to the deer, and then he started running, taking off. I couldn't see shit in the video, but he said there's a set of eyes just watching him. He downloaded that app. It's called Spirit Talker. It's an app that you could communicate with the dead or with the spirits around you. I don't know how good that app is. It's kind of like a Ouija board. Instead of asking question on the map, you ask question through the app, and then when the app picking up some sort of energy, they will just translate into language, you know. So they will just speak through the mic, so you can hear what they're trying to say. Sun's about to set. See? Wow, this is definitely a different type of hiking. Look at all those plants. Shoot, I forgot my pepper spray. Let me take the stick out or something. I'm kind of thirsty, so I'm gonna take out the other energy drink. Natural energy, I guess it's okay to have 2 in the day. Let's get the stick out too. You never know, right? Unlike most men, when push comes to shove, they can't perform. This thing, at least we can rely on. You know, it just pull out. You know, anytime we need to, it just pulls out. If you catch my drift. Hello. See that suicide forest? That's the place I want to go visit. A lot of people wondering why in the forest in Japan, you know, around Mount Fuji, they can grow so densely, all the trees, you know. It's like what they call the name in Japanese translated ocean of trees, ocean forest. You know, it's like an ocean wave, you know, that kind of dense in the forest. It's all affected by the lava. Whenever Mount Fuji volcano exploded, you know, the lava is the one played the major role, you know, allowing all the trees regrow in a, was that 10 times rates? So that's why all the forests be able to regrow after the volcano explosion, you know. It's like after the climax, the regrowth rate is 10 times than the regular rates. And that's why I want to go visit. He says it takes 5 hours of various different transportation to get to the suicide forest from Tokyo. It took him 5 hours. It's crazy, dude. There's trains, subway, there's bus, you know, I don't know any other kind of transportation. But he says it took him 5 hours to get there. Wow. Another video, they were always showing the back alleyway of the Japan. I don't know if it's Tokyo or other city. It's kind of like a park, kind of like a Central Park in New York City, right? There's a lot of women standing around. I mean, they could waiting for a date. You know, they could be like a hooker, or they could simply offer you like a girlfriend experience, or just laying next to you in the bed, you know, and then they'll give you the rates, how much they're charging. I think the future is towards that. Instead of you know, 10, 20 years in my generation, right? My generation, I was born after the 80s, so my generation, it's more about dating, getting serious, getting married. Instead of that, everything casual. You could hire somebody to be your girlfriend, you know, for a day, for a week, for a month, and then you can just switch, you know. And you could do so on an app. You don't want to be lonely, simply want someone to sleep next to you, or you want someone like do everything with you, you know. Of course, come a different price. I think that's what the future is towards. That's what the trendings. Instead of, you know, like follow the traditional way of your parents want to get married fast, have children, you know, that stuff is no longer in trending, you know, because the women just gonna show up demanding how much you have, what kind of wedding gift you're gonna give them, how much you're making, and that's all they care. But if you have an app, just hook it up by the week, by the day, by the night, by the hour. That shit is work out a lot quicker, man. Because the women can just date you, date another guy, whoever willing to pay them, whatever the highest offer. It's a win-win for everybody. No obligations, you know. You don't really need to get to know the person. You know, and that's the future. Instead of wasting somebody's time, instead of getting to know someone, you know, waste all that money, you know, suing each other, all that bullshit is in the past. You could simply just date somebody, you know. You get what you want, she get what she want, and bye bye. Maybe we can hook up again, maybe not. And that's what's trending. That's the Angeles Highway. Look at it. Look at the way it winds. This, if you follow the Angeles National Highway or road, whatever you call it, it will take you to. It will take you all the way to Inland Empire. You end up somewhere in the Rancho area. And there's another split take you to Santa Clarita. You kind of cross these mountains and end up on Santa Clarita side. So there will be a split somewhere down there. Now mind you that in this winding road you're not gonna have signal for your cellular service. Maybe T-Mobile will have 1 bar, maybe. Or if you have a satellite phone, that'll be the best. But for AT&T and Verizon, for sure there's no service while you're driving. For sure, for sure. Let me put this stick down a little bit. I can't hold the drink at the same time holding the fucking stick. In Japan, there's already dating app like that. Simply dating somebody to sleep next to you. Just fulfill that loneliness. You don't have to have sex. You know, just someone sleep next to you. You know, as AI replacing job, replacing everybody, continue to into the next few years, the birth rate gonna drop, plummet like this. If you put them in the graph, you're gonna see it plummet like the stock market, faster than the stock market. Eventually, you're gonna have AI cloning people with using their DNA, or they could use your they could fertilize using your sperm, you know, and then the AI would just monitor it every step of the way. So eventually, human to human don't need to have sex in order to have the female get pregnant, go through 8 months of pregnancy, and then all that pain, try to push the child out like that. All that will be replaced eventually. Yesterday I tried to post a short video about the AI prediction, what's gonna happen in the next 20-50 years. Somehow it got flagged, you know, by TikTok, and I got a warning. I said, what the fuck? This is nothing sexual. It's just the AI prediction. What are you talking about? But somehow TikTok don't like that. I was like, TikTok, you're the first one using AI, try to replace everyone. What are you talking about? And it's only an AI generated prediction. It's not even true. So in 2 years, based on the AI prediction, everybody gonna lose their job. You know, in talking about service industry, retail, restaurants, supermarket, all them jobs gonna be replaced with AI and robot. And you could have if you ever lose your limbs, you could have one made within an hour, as fast as in an hour. You could get that custom made, and to leave with, you know, the same day. That's crazy, dude. You could have one of those, like in the movie, right? The sci-fi movie, you see these robotic arm or limbs or leg completely replace your biological arm or limbs. Just like the Winter Soldier. You see his arm, right? One of his arms is a robotic arm. Oh shit, somebody put a tag on that plant. It says Davis. So as fast as in 2 years, you know, or within 5 years, Russia gonna have their own robot AI controlled army or troops. It'll be just like Star Wars. You're gonna have like one of those 2-leg robotic, what they call the tank that walking on 2 legs. It's crazy, dude. Kind of like a juggernaut. you know, with 2-leg walking. And then another thing is this music subscription to AI generate music. Instead of listening to real artists, you have to have option to listen to AI create a music or a song, you know, created by AI. And then like that's a music streaming. When it comes to video streaming, you're gonna have AI created movies entirely made by AI, short movies, long series. You know, you'll be able to watch them. Instead they're hiring actor, actress, you know, making it, taking like a year or two to make it. They'd be able to generate the movie is in hours, and then it'll be on the streaming service like Netflix, Hulu. You're gonna be able to watch right away. And then the language barrier is no longer a problem. Communications, you could communicate with anybody in any part of the world, anywhere in the world, speaking your own native language, and then the AI would just translate, you know. So you don't need to learn another language, you know. Could just have a meeting, one from someone from Japan, someone from Europe, someone from China, someone from US. Everybody can just communicate without issues, you know. And then they will have this what is that, artificial generate portrait of yourself shows up in the actual meeting, just like the one you seen in the Star Wars, you know. A portrait of you just shows up, like almost like a projector, you know. And then you just talk like if you were there, like if you were actually there. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy, the future. I can't even imagine, you know. Of course, in the future you're gonna see a lot less people in the cities, you know, in the mall, or if there ever gonna be a mall in the future, you're gonna see a lot less people. So population is gonna shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Eventually people have no sex. That's just crazy, dude. It's crazy to think about it, but it's scary, dude. I wish I'm not gonna be around by that time, you know. Because my generation, you know, the millennial, are based on touching, you know. Everything, emotion, communications, are based on touching. Now this generation, they only want to shake hands, maybe do a fist bump the most. So there you have it, you. I'm definitely not for that. Not ready for that. Oh, what does that do? Look at that. It looks like that part of the road is caving in. See? Check it out. Alright, 33 minutes. We're about to turn around and head back. Almost down. You know, sun almost go down. I wish I have a metal detector here. Can't find gold. Oh, that's like concrete, huh? Oh, the concrete just hanging like that. Look at it. So this is almost like if it's raining, all that water comes through here and flow down below. See? Don't trip in here, dude. Because once you trip, it's really hard to get back up. You see? Really hard to climb back up. Okay, I think we're gonna just head back from here. Very nice hike. Your sex is on fire. Yeah, your sex is on fire. I remember the first time I heard that song. It was 2013. It's Sex on Fire. Some dude performed that in the Britain Got Talent, BGT, and then everyone was like on their feet, you know. I forgot the name of the dude. He got like this giant afro. Crazy hair, but you know, he got like he got a go button, you know. They pushed the go button for him. The Kings of Leons. That's the original band who sing the song Sex on Fire. Oh my god. I mean, AI is a good tool, but you know, in the next few years it's going to be hell for everybody, because you know, you think it's bad right now with the layoffs. I think you know, within the next few years it's gonna be worse. You know, they're eventually gonna replace everybody. Look at Las Vegas right now. You know, I went through some of the like Wings and what is that, the other one? Wings and I couldn't remember the other hotel and property, but I seen the bartender. They were using robotic arms. There's ice cream serving using robotic arms. They made this Cosmopolitan has this vending machine, has a robotic arm inside with the chocolate, the cup, the shot, you know, the shot glass or shot cup are made out of the chocolate, so they be able to put liquid or liquor inside the chocolate cup and made it right there on the spot. And you know, of course I think each shot costs like $20 or something, but then it's made it by the robotic arms. And then there's bartender using robotic arms. They already implement so much, you know, in servings, like in the kitchen area with the robotic. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So the question is always going to be like, what there's so many people going to do? See, this is why society is breaking down. You look at the society in China, you know, those women just come out straight up like robbing. If you come out in the dating service, right? You making, let's say you making good money, they straight up just want you pay them. They will tell you how much you're gonna spend on them for the wedding. Now, if you don't like that, they're gonna ask you for the time for them to come out. That's just straight up robbing you. Because they know they're not gonna make ends meet. You know, without doing that, they're not gonna make it. And I think they should have stayed that way. You know, Because if I were them, I'm not gonna go out and find those gold diggers. No, thank you. You got people like, let's say you're driving through a back alleyway or something. You got like this older people, right? Come out, just like grab on top of your car or next to a window, like just hold on to your car. They won't leave until you pay them. Whatever, like you have whatever they need at the time. Hey, pay me $5, pay me 10, pay me 20 yuan, or I'm just gonna hold on to your car. No other way to make money. That's how they do it. Straight up robbing. So in the next few years, you're gonna see more people doing that. Straight up, dude. There's no job opportunity. They're just gonna straight up doing that. Blackmailing you, extortion. You know, all them crime in the book. Watch, they're gonna have people doing it. Let's say they didn't born to be a model or someone that can attract men, right? Let's say some of the women. So they're gonna use other ways, what they're good at, to extort you out of your money so they can have it. Watch. There's a lot of people like that now. In this country, US, right now, the federal government are taking away people's benefit, like food stamps. This one lady, she said she got like 3-4 kids. She used to get like $4,000 worth of food stamps. Now it's down to like $70. Take it or leave it. $70 or $36. I was like, oh damn, that's crazy, dude. You know, like Doji or whatever they are doing right now with AI. Let's say Donald Trump and his administration, they're using this AI to calculate every nitty-gritty of spending in the government. Oh, we're paying too much for healthcare. Oh, this area we don't need to spend. You know. So all them people used to get like, they could live on the benefits. You know, you're talking about Section 8 check. You're talking about food stamps. Now all that money is taken away, gone. You know, Section 8 doesn't even exist in California anymore. I heard someone said. You know. So without Section 8, think about it. What are those people gonna do, right? I could. I don't encourage, some of the people just rely on those benefits, right? They don't have to work, just be lazy, But a lot of there's also a lot of disabled people. There are a lot of veterans. There's also a lot of people with kids that rely on those social security benefit, Section 8, low income, food stamps. Now they can't rely on the government. Donald Trump's taking all that away. So eventually it's gonna lead a rebellion, right? People just gonna go out, start riot, because they can't make ends meet. They can't put food on the table. And that's when they go wild, So when that shit happened, you think you can target to those rich folks, right? We're gonna go after those rich folks, right? Guess what? Those 2% people, they already have their underground bunker built, their island. Mark Zuckerberg, right? He have his island with a bunker under the ground. They're ready to fight the storm, because they know there's gonna be a storm coming. So when shit hits the fan, they just gonna go to their underground bunker or underground mansion, hide out from the storm. And guess what? The majority of people gonna be like? They're fucked. All those rich folks is ready. All this government official, Donald Trump, they're ready to hide to the electric underground bunker. What about you? Oh shit. We're just gonna all the rest of us gonna choke each other out for nothing, because nobody gonna have anything, and nobody gonna afford like even groceries. Nobody gonna have a job. Some of those rock reminds me of granite countertop, because the way they shape. I really want to pick on one for. See, this is granite. This is what the countertop made of. Look at the natural shape under there. Look at it. This September in China is the worst economy. They said the mall is empty, the market is empty, the food market, the market used to be once crowded, it's all empty. The only market is crowded is the people who going there seeking for jobs, you know, like a job fair over here. You know, over there is like people like wanting to work for anything now. Some of the people selling like, you know, wholesale like clothes. You can't even afford the rent, dude. They're sitting from the time they open to close, not even one single customer. You see, this is quantitative tightening. It's going to force a lot of people into bankruptcy, you know, and it's a chain reaction. Eventually, everybody's just going to choke each other out. You don't have nothing, I don't have nothing. You don't own nothing, I don't own nothing. You know, they just scam each other. A lot of people right now already don't own anything. They don't own their car, they don't own their apartment. You'll be happy. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Remember Peter Schiff said that? Another thing they said is within the 15 minutes of the city limit that you do not need a car. All you need is public transportation. Look at what the California government is doing right now. You know, it just started this hydrogen train thing. Invest in hydrogen train, hydrogen bus. Now, what the Donald Trump administration right now is doing is when people right now, when U.S. citizens, right, don't have job opportunities. So the first thing they're gonna want, is take out anybody that's in this country illegally. Doesn't matter you commit crime or no crime. That's why they're going after everybody. Anybody in the system that's got a court orders, you're supposed to return back to your home country. If you didn't follow the court order, they're gonna dig everything about you, find out where you live, and then deport your ass. Not even they go to the market, the Chinese restaurants, they take anybody, send your ass right back. So that's the first wave. For first wave is already done. I think they're going after the people who committing crime in this country that's here illegally. Second wave is taking out anybody overstayed their visa, right? If your visa expire, you don't have like permanent residency, take you out. The third wave, they're going after the people who got like fake marriage. Now you're no longer married to the same person, or they're gonna look through the system, see if your story matches up. If it doesn't match up, they're going after these people. Doesn't matter right now, you already become a citizen, it don't matter. If they find out your story doesn't match, they take your ass right back. Unless you were born and raised in this country, right? You got a birth certificate. They will try to find out every nitty gritty things about your case. And if the story doesn't match up, they don't think it's genuine, take your ass right back. Bye bye. U.S. citizen need a job, not you. So they're gonna take your ass. And also the people trying to get the political asylum, got their visa through the asylum, same thing. They're gonna rate your case stories, safe match up. A lot of people claiming Chinese government, if they go by China, they have they're threatening their life, lock them in jail, murder them. They know a lot of cases like that are fake. In China, even even like told the U.S. government they're not in danger. Worst scenario, they just gonna be fined. Like they're facing a fine if they go back. That's it. So the U.S. government already know. So they're gonna go after those people. If your case seems like fake, bye bye. Doesn't matter you're a green card right now or you're already U.S. citizen. It don't matter. I really like the color, man. See this? If you grind them really nice, it's gonna be you can refinish the surface like these rocks. So their third wave, they are gonna go after these people. So eventually you're gonna see a lot less people in this country. And then guess what happens when there's less people in the country? Less job market competition, right? And perhaps the remain of the people in this country able to get a job, and that's it. Perhaps but eventually, in a few years time, it doesn't matter you're citizen or not citizen, everybody gonna be replaced by AI. It's inevitable. The word is inevitable. Oh, look at that view, man. Sad to say, but that's gonna be the reality. There's a bench in that bush. See that? There's a bench. Oh wow. See it? It's hiding right here. And this is the view on the other end. Looking through the forest. Look at that, dude. Look at the depths, the mountain right there. It's beautiful. $57 already. We should have been done already. Where are we heading? Do we took the wrong pass? I thought there was only one pass up here. Hopefully we didn't get lost, dude. That would have been bad. Oh, it looks like this is going down. See, almost an hour. Only took us 32 minutes to get up here. feel like this side doesn't look familiar. It looks like we're going further deep. There's a bird. And we're no longer seeing the traffic, right? Uh-oh. This is why I say we might went to the wrong pass. I thought there was only one pass. Look at the views, all different. Let's see. Oh my god. I hope we didn't get lost. Oh shit. Do you hear cars from this side? It's been an hour. You know, we still don't see like the bottom, which is odd. This guy. Right pass. Because right now I feel like I'm lost. Oh, shit. This is definitely not the right pass. Let me take a quick peek right here. This feels like the deep forest. If you suspect, see, I hear traffic from that end over there. See, I did hear traffic through here. You remember seeing that one? Oh, it's right there, see? I did see the cars. Oh yeah, I do see the road right now. But this path, I feel like it's not right. Like all these doesn't look familiar when we came up. Oh man, now I feel panicked, dude. always watch your surroundings. Make sure you're going the right way, dude. I didn't know there's a split. Oh my god. I kind of had that suspicion I went to the wrong pass, but then somehow I was like, there shouldn't be another pass. It should be just only one pass up, one pass down. But then I look at the map, I finally realize. That's why you hike in a group. Golly, that's so dangerous, man. Because I looking all these plants, I was like, no, I don't recognize them on my way up here. Now see, you're hearing the cars on the freeway, on the pass, on National Forest Pass Road. That's how you know. Because the whole way up here I can hear the cars. So when you're on your way down you don't hear them, you're on the wrong pass. Let me start recording again on the phone once we get to that split. Kind of realize where I made that mistake. See, now you can see the road down below. Oh my god, dude. It's already 6 p.m. That's hot. Oh, now I realize where that guy got lost. He must walk this path instead of going down. And this path goes down forever, dude, let me tell you. I started to panic because when I see the time, it doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a dog.
She's very friendly,
okay.
but she's in trouble because she didn't come. Hey, Zola.
His name is Zola? Oh, her name is Zola?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. How's it going? Zola. Well, at least I hope he knows where he's going. He seems like he knows where he's going. The other dog he have is like, it looks like a Pitbull XL or something. Big dog. You couldn't even call for help because you will have no signal once you're down there. No, absolutely no signal whatsoever. Whatsoever. That's why if you have able to get a satellite phone, make sure you get a satellite phone if you hike all the way out here, because satellite phone gonna help you in a big way. And make sure you don't get lost, dude, because these trails lead you deep into the forest, into the mountains. See, that's the pass right there. You see that? That's where you're going down to Grizzly. That's when I made a mistake. Let's show you guys where the split is. I can't believe there's two ways. There's a split up here. I thought it was just one way up, but no, this is another way. Goes way deep down that way. Like way deep that way. No, I can't hear the cars. God, I went so far too. I went like half an hour. Another half an hour the other way. I thought about just start rolling down the hill. Eventually I'll end up on the road. Now I realize how the other guy got lost. Now, as everybody can see, I walk all the way back. Apparently there's a split right here coming up. That's where I made a mistake. I supposed to go all the way around. I went to, see, this is the first turn. I supposed to go to the second turn, and that would take us back to the Grizzly. It's called the Grizzly Trail. Oh my god, dude. I was going on, I would take this road right now we are on, takes us forever, dude. Now you see the splits right here, where there's a little house, metal house right here. See, this is when we made the mistake right here. Pro video. See where the audio. Okay. Okay, now everybody can see where I point at. I supposed to go down from there, but there's another pass right here. This is when we get lost, so I turned to this one. I bet that's where the missing person got lost, is when he head back down. He made the first turn instead of the second turn. You know, sometimes you just, when you're thinking about something else, you forgot. See, this is where we went up earlier, and if you turn right here, you're gonna go deep in the national forest, Angeles National Forest. So what you're supposed to do is coming down from here, comes all the way here, and then you're gonna make a turn right here. See, and that's the house we went to earlier, and we're gonna make a turn right here. And that's, oh man, the battery was drained too. Down to 61% on the main battery. That's why the view got a lot different as I go down deep down there. Let's hurry up, man. It's already 6 p.m. See, now the view looks right. it's almost like this some sort of energy or supernatural something that affecting the recording. That part that got distorted, the file, that's where the split. I'll try to make a video about that split earlier. One wrong turn, man, look at where I end up, dude. I walk a half hour into a completely different direction, deep into the forest, deep into the mountain. So next time when you hike up here, when you see that metal house, remember to check yourself. Make sure you go in the right direction, dude. Otherwise, you're gonna be lost for sure. See, this is the way. Oh, today I always remember I went to the wrong path and lost. I actually got lost. There's already 2 people I saw on the board that's been missing. There was a professional hiker, skinny female. Last time we were hiking the other side, I saw that missing person report. And today when I came up here, there was a sign. So when you see that sign like that, be warned, you know, be careful. It's a very easy mistake that you make. They should put more sign right there in the split. 2 arrows or something, so people can tell, oh shit. The other guy has this Tahoe. Sometime I guess with this solid state drive, when you stop recording and restart it, the file easy to get corrupted. So you will need to check, make sure this connection, and then maybe unplug and replug it. Because those solid state drive do act up sometimes. Luckily, Google provided map. I'm still able to use offline. You're still able to see that little blue dot. There it is. Finally Finally. We hike an additional half an hour. Okay. We should have been on the way to home already. That's all that missing person. I bet if they chase through the other pass, they're gonna find him somewhere down there. Let's see if they haven't found him already. They might already found him. He must when he came down, he went through the wrong pass. Oh my god, that's a big ass crab. Big ass shit. See? That must be his case right here. See that? Forest Gateway Ranger District Office. That's the number. Outside of the Angeles National Forest Gateway. Yeah. But the background doesn't point that he was here. Oh shit. Yeah, do a picnic right here. Got the cooler and everything. Sorry. He drove all the way up there. Oh, the other car already left. There was a car right here. Jesus, that's quite a venture, dude. Getting lost. Now I don't know about you, you know. Even I'm making good money, right? I'm gonna want to find somebody like that's not a gold digger. How many YouTube videos you seen that they exposing gold diggers, right? You're gonna want somebody that care more about you, less about your money. Cause money come and go. You want someone who can take care of you for the rest of your life, right? Not just going after your money, but that's exactly the mindset that I would say 80-90% of Chinese women now in China. They knew what the market looked like right now. They knew job doesn't pay shit, you know. So all they want to do is to secure a large sum of money real fast from anybody. It don't even matter. As long as this guy has the money, they want to jack as much money as they can, and then they will get there, and then go to the next guy, and then go to the next guy, you know, because they're used, right? Their prime time, let's say from their 20s to 30s, between 20 and 30, only 10 years. So they want to be able to jack gold digging as much gold as possible. So when they secure that large sum of money, they save it up, they ready for doomsday. They ready for the day, you know, they wish the AI day come real quick, so they don't have to worry about nothing. But what about you, you know? You marry in them, you know, like you get nothing else, you get nothing in return besides their fucking pussy. What else you getting? Literally, like when they ask the women, what do you have to offer? They literally just say, look at this, their body. That's the only thing they have to offer. And then they'll be like, take it or leave it. I have a lot of men lined up. Oh. Wow. Think about when you give her all the money, dude, and she's just gonna jump to the nice guy. What are you gonna do about it? What can you do for that? You won't have enough money for the next, right? Next woman come along. And that's the mindset. What socialism, right? What communist China? Everything is fucking capitalism. You know, every woman in China is like gold digging. This would be nice if you can hike somewhere down there, but there's no trail, nothing. But it's a good viewing point. You can see really far. See, you can see really far down there. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see if there's anywhere to hike over here. We're not far from here. Oh, there's no signal, man. See, I got no bar left on the phone. In the end of the day, if you really can't find anybody, you know, don't worry about it. You know, if you're wealthy, you could just go to like. If you get lonely, you go to places, right? Like Gentleman Club or fucking whorehouse, you know, Brussels. That's how you can, you know, at least you don't have to burn your fortune for it, you know. Or when the AI thing, they probably gonna make like a female AI robot wife, you know, or a sex bot, you know. Could just get that. To maintain that thing is gonna be a lot less cheaper than just fucking get someone, right? You knew beauty is only skin deep. Even you get the model looking girl, you know, every day you're looking at her, she's gonna change too. So if I were those men in China, I wouldn't go any dating show, man. It's pointless. They'll be like, oh, if you don't like me, you're wasting my time, and my time is money, so you gotta pay for my time. That's what they say. So you gotta pay me for my time. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Ugh. Let's get out of here.